Hello, Sean. Oh, jeez. I sound like I woke. I sound like I just woke up, but I haven't. Did you know they made a Lego Game Boy? No, I didn't know. That's kind of cool. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole, and I'm alongside Corey Graves. And Corey, tonight we've got a lot of matches in store tonight. Honestly, huge main event. Julia will be teaming up with the Netflix champion Nia Jax, and they will take on Women's World Champion Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai in a huge main event. And also we'll be witnessing the in-ring debut of, she was once known as Mariah May, but now she's transformed into Blake Monroe. We'll be seeing her making her in-ring debut tonight as well here on Monday Night Raw. And also one half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions, Nikki Bella, in action. She takes on Taylor Jones. This and much more to come here on Raw. I hear voices in my head, they come to me, they understand, they talk to me. And we're kicking things off with the WWE Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Champion Randy Orton, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and the OTC Roman Reigns. Well, these three unlikely allies will come together at Backlash in Tokyo, where they will battle the Vision in a six-man tag team match. Well, Cody Rhodes came to Roman and Randy's aid last week, and Roman didn't seem to really appreciate Cody's involvement, sticking his nose in their business. Well, Roman has says that he doesn't like a lot of people, but he says he's willing to put his issues aside for the common goal of taking out the Vision. So, Nashville, what do you want to talk about? Allow me. Nashville, acknowledge me. Well, Nashville, the Viper has slithered into your town. Seth and his lackeys, the Bronze, have been making things difficult for me over these last several weeks, but now that I have backup in Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, things should be much easier. But Roman, do not think for 1 second I have forgotten what you and your family did to me and cost me 14 months of my career. You know, I would drop you right now with an RKO, but we've got a common enemy to take care of. Do you think I care? Honestly, Randy, do you think I give a damn about something that was several years ago, man? All I want is that title back. That title that is on your shoulder, Randy. That's all I want. Hey, boy, guys. I know we all don't like each other. Especially you, Roman. I still don't like you and I still don't trust you, but we've got a common enemy to take care of. So I think this squabble should be put a stop to. You know, Cody, you are the only thing that is stopping me from RKOing Roman Reigns right now. Burn it down! Dun, dun, dun. Oh, here he comes. Here comes the leader of the Vision. Ha 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 ha! Ah, yes, yes! This is exactly what I knew was gonna happen. This is exactly what I knew was gonna happen. You three were gonna be bickering. You three are going to be arguing. You three are not in sync. This is exactly what I knew was gonna happen. The three of you were going to CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Wrong show, guys. You see, look at me and look at Braun Breaker. Look at Bronson Reed. The three of us, we are in sync. The three of you would rather bicker amongst yourselves because you all still have grudges. Roman, your grudge with Cody is over WrestleMania 40. Randy, you still have a grudge with Roman over he tried to end your career. And Cody, man, you're the third wheel in all of this. You stuck your nose in it last week, and now you're caught in the middle of all of this. You should have stayed out of this, Cody. But instead, Cody, you wanted to be the hero. You want to be the American hero for these people. Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. This is my vision. This is my show, and this is my vision. And the three of you are going to fight. Look. We don't know what the hell you're talking about with this vision. I don't know what this whole vision bullshit you're going on about, but if it means turning Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in your lackeys, then I guess good job, you succeeded in that kind of vision. You three will not get in my way of my vision of the future of this company. You know, Seth, your wife isn't the future. You know, Seth, if you were a real man, you would fight us right now, but I think we all know that your balls is in Becky's purse. Oh! Becky. You're real cute, Cody. You're real cute. You think you're real cute with that comment, Cody. Well, here's the thing. I just got out of Daniel Bryan's office, and he told me that six-man tag team match is indeed official, and it's gonna happen in Tokyo. But I told Daniel, let's raise the stakes. I told Daniel, why don't we raise the stakes a little bit? How about we make things more fun for the three of us? So then that way, we don't need to have any restrictions. How about the three of us in a tornado style, no disqualification, tornado six-man tag? No disqualifications, no countouts. The six of us can just beat the shit out of each other. You know what? I actually like the sound of that. So do I. You can count me in as well. And so now, boys, we could all sit back and enjoy the show. And I will see you boys in Tokyo. Have a good night, boys. Wow, look at that. Whoa, the six-man tag has just gotten even more interesting, as now it's a tornado style no disqualification match. Yeah, but right now Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton and Roman Reigns, they really need to try and get on the same page. Well, their long-standing rivalries with each other has really made it difficult, don't you think, Cole? Absolutely. The three of them really need to try and coexist and get along if they have any hope of taking out the Vision. And we're back live here on Monday Night Raw, and in the ring right now. And in the ring, Mercedes Moné and Piper Niven, the Secret Hervis. Hey, Isabel. Oops. I'm doing alright. Zelina Vega. Boop, 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 boop. We don't play, nah, we don't play. Yes, real lane, no stars, Cavaliers. Reading, watching, the eyes of the magazine. Do on. So get up. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall, making their way to the ring, the team of Zelina Vega and Isabel. Sitting on top of the world. Well, here come Isabel and Zelina Vega. Well, this is a new pairing within the tag team division. Zelina and Isabel have become quite a bit of friends, and also Isabel played a huge role last week in helping LA Knight defeat Ethan Page, and because of her assistance, LA Knight has a title match against Ethan Page tonight. I don't understand why Isabel has a thing for LA Knight, but regardless, this tag team of Vega and Isabel is going to be interesting, to say the least. The Secret Hervis of Piper Niven. Yep, she's got a new friend. Piper Niven, the big powerful Scotswoman. Oh, big old clothesline to Zelina. Tag made, and here comes Mercedes Moné, who will be pulling double duty. Not only tonight here on Monday Night Raw, but she'll also be appearing on NXT tomorrow night, competing in the Speed Championship Tournament, who she'll be taking on Sol Ruka. Well, that'll be... Alright, Isabel, take care. Oh, big old crossbody to Mercedes. Yeah, well, remember that match was originally meant to be Sky Lynch versus Sol Ruka. Oh, but after what transpired with John Moxley putting Sky Lynch out of action, we've been told that Sky Lynch will be out of action indefinitely and could miss the rest of season 12. Well, that... Oh, wow! Isabel, shades of Alexa Bliss. That was some twisted bliss. Little shades of Alexa Bliss there. One of her longtime mentors and one of her longtime mentors. Alexa Bliss was one of Isabel's original mentors all those years ago that really helped groom her into becoming the wrestler she is today, as Mercedes now finds herself in loads of trouble. What would you call this tag team? Isa Vega? Oh, please, don't merge that. Oh! Well, Zelina, that was just completely uncalled for, taking out the referee. Poor Chad Patton, he did nothing wrong. Isa Vega? Oh, please don't merge their names together. That sounds awful. What about what about the Visuals? That's actually not a bad name, I suppose. And now Piper Niven coming in. Oh, big old slam to Vega. A big old slam there as Zelina Vega now finds herself in trouble. And down goes Vega. Cover and a kick out by Vega. Piper and look at Chelsea Green on the outside, liking what she sees. She likes what she sees from Piper Niven, as Piper Niven is in control in this tag team match. Can you believe what we've just seen? What about Vega Bell? What about Vega Bell? That's also merging their names together. That's also sort of merging their names together. And now Piper Niven now Niven had something planned. Tag made. Here comes Isabel. And nice tag team combination there by Isabel and Vega. They've clearly been working on some tag team moves. Well, if they're going to be a part of this tag team division, Cole, then they're going to have to work on some tag team chemistry. Or if they're going to be a part of the tag division, then they need to work on their chemistry as a team. And Isabel getting dropped as her head bounces off the ropes. That could be trouble. And Vega wisely and smartly saves her partner. That was great. That was great. That was great help there. And now look at this. Mercedes and Piper Niven with a nice double team to Isabel. Nice double team cover there, cover by Mercedes. You know, once upon a time, Mercedes Moné was a trailblazer. Once upon a time, Mercedes Moné was a multi-time women's champion. Once upon a time, Mercedes Moné was main eventing pay-per-views, WrestleMania, but now she's nothing more than a lackey for Chelsea Green. What has happened to this woman that I have called many, many great matches with? She's the exact same person she's always been, Cole. I've been telling you for years she's never been a good person. And now Isabel has Vega. Oh man, excuse me, she has Mercedes. Wow. Big move there. As Moné, and Moné now in trouble. And now Moné in big trouble here is Isabel. Wait a minute. Isabel grabbing the legs of the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. And a tap out. Mercedes taps and Isabel gets the win. Here are your winners, the team of Isabel and Zelina Vega. Isabel applying the sharpshooter that she learned from Natalia. And Natalia taught her how to do the sharpshooter, and she looked it into perfection. And Mercedes, with little to no effort, just tapped out almost immediately. You know, this tag team of Isabel and Zelina Vega might actually be exactly what this tag team division needs. A new, fresh team. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, what is she doing here? Oh, excuse me, so I can't talk to her. Hey, it's okay. Axiom, it's fine, man. It's fine. She's my girlfriend. Of course we're gonna hang out. Why is she here? We're just talking. We're just talking, buddy. Is that a problem? A little bit. Look, please, don't argue. She's gonna be accompanying me to the ring tonight. Really? You're gonna bring her to the ring? Why not? Is that a problem, Axiom? Look, man, I just don't want this girl to corrupt you. Why would I corrupt Nathan? I think you might be holding back Nathan, Axiom. Hey, come on. Everything's okay. Look, Patricia, everything is fine. Everything is fine. And look, all I'm saying is she wants to hang out with us. And she's my girlfriend and I want her to hang out. Who knows? Maybe I will get the WWE Universe to appreciate Patricia. Fine. But you better not try anything funny. Nathan and Axiom are faces hanging out with a heel. Yep. Well, it seems like Axiom is not entirely I guess Axiom I guess Axiom's not entirely thrilled with this alliance that Nathan Fraser has formed with Patricia Ryan. Well, Patricia Ryan, Nathan Fraser has said that her and Patricia are really close friends, and I guess maybe he just wants her some assistance. Well, Nathan Fraser's in singles action. He takes on Alex Shelley of Motor City Machine Guns. Hey, Armin, how you doing? And if you can notice, Patricia's got new ring attire. Raise your fist. And it's time to raise your fist. And his opponent being accompanied by Chris Sabin, representing Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley. Are you gonna raise your fist, Graves? I guess so, since you're doing it. The Motor City Machine Guns are your favorite team's favorite tag team, but they're not in tag team action tonight. It's singles action. Nathan Fraser preparing for singles action. Yeah, I know they need more teams for the AEW Women's Division, but that is probably why they signed. Well, I don't know if she is signed yet. But if she does, then Kaden Carter is going to be a good addition. And if Katana Chance goes there, then they'll be a good addition to their tag division. But that's if they both go there or not. And now Alex Shelley. Hey, Cole. Yeah? Was I the only one that noticed that Paul Heyman was in the background when I saw Fraxim were having their dissension? You might be right. You might have been right there. You might have been right there, Graves. Yeah, I noticed Paul Heyman was watching in the background. Do you think maybe he's got an eye on Nathan Fraser? Well, who knows? I'm not buying the report saying Lyra will get a big push in 2026. Exactly, I'm not buying it either. I'm not believing it either. I'm like, what do you mean by a big push? Do you mean constantly losing Because they said the same thing about Finn Balor, and they said the same thing about Roxanne this year. And what kind of big plans did they have for Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez? Finn Balor's big push was tag team titles, and Roxanne's big push was constantly losing. Santos stays with WWE. Yeah, Armand, it's actually correct. It's actually true. He is staying, because a report came out earlier today said that he re-signed. Yes, he left, but then a report earlier today said he re-signed. So WWE must have convinced him to stay. So yes, he actually is back in WWE. He only left for a day. Now a figure four leg lock locked in here, and figure four leg lock locked in here as Nathan Fraser tries to get free. Patricia Ryan now was trying to play a little dirty. What are you doing? We don't play like that. We don't play like that. And Axiom, I think Axiom's having a little bit of an argument with Patricia on the outside. Yeah, Patricia threw a weapon in the ring to try and help out Nathan, but Axiom didn't appreciate it. Oh! And oh man! And now Axiom. What are you doing? Oh! You can see Axiom just arguing with Patricia on the outside. It seems like they're having disagreements about something. Do you think I care? Hey, knock it off! Hey, knock it off, guys! And Nathan Fraser trying to tell them to knock. Looks like he's trying to tell. Looking like he's trying to tell them to knock it off. And Alex Shelley now. And Alex Shelley now. Oh, went for a big old frog splash. And what the? Nathan Fraser, the exposed turnbuckle pad. That was the exposed turnbuckle pad that Patricia pulled down. That was the exposed turnbuckle pad that Patricia pulled down, and Nathan Fraser stole the win. Wait a minute. Stack it up. Down to the ground. Here is your winner, Nathan Fraser. That was the exposed turnbuckle pad that Patricia pulled down, and then Nathan just threw Alex Shelley right into it. And then he stole the win. And then he stole it. And Axiom doesn't seem to be all that, and Axiom doesn't seem to be happy with Nathan's actions. What the hell is that? I won. That's what happened. I think Nathan is oblivious to the fact that he used the exposed turnbuckle pad to get the win. What is the point if they're going to fire him again? They didn't fire him. He left. I wonder who takes the TBS title from Mercedes. Who knows? Maybe Tony Storm. Who knows? Maybe someone who will benefit from it. Yes, she has. Hello, Bliss. And what do you want, Charlotte? Well, nothing. Then why are you here? If you want nothing. Oh, well, I guess you could use a friend. I don't need you as a friend. We'll see then. Why would I want to be friends with you? I don't know. Maybe the two of us could take out those annoying Ballantines? I'm not interested. I'm not interested in teaming with you. We'll see. Oh, that's an interesting little situation there. Santos Escobar in the ring as we speak, as with Los Garza. Father's fortune because he could do 1 3-pound. Dun 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 dun. Yeah! I was born to fly, some were born to sing. I was born to fight the fire, while that you bear. Some were born to fly. And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, Evan Bourne. Well, Evan Bourne's gone back to his old classic look. Evan Bourne's got reverted back to his old classic look as he made his return 2 weeks ago. Yeah, he made his surprise return on the Raw After Mania show. And now he's ready for singles action against Santos Escobar. Well, he's in AEW. Well, he's actually in AEW as Matt Sydal. So he's unfortunately injured. He's got a foot injury. Yeah, I liked Evan Bourne. He was cool. Oh, well, Santos Escobar says that he doesn't believe in the hype of this Evan Bourne, and he says he wants to prove that tonight by defeating him in the middle of the ring and ending his little fairy tale comeback. Well, we all know Santos Escobar is Mexico's greatest export, one of the best luchadors, and I think Santos will definitely be looking to show. And he definitely deserves more opportunities. Alongside Los Garza of Legado del Fantasma. And now Evan Bourne using his quickness to get free. And now look at this. Oh! Went for another springboard moonsault, but Escobar avoiding the danger. Now roll up. And Evan Bourne kicks out. Evan Bourne is a former tag team champion alongside Kofi Kingston. I feel like Evan Bourne had so much untapped potential when he was here in WWE the first time. Oh, absolutely. There was definitely a lot of untapped potential, but You know, the guy ain't exactly young anymore. The guy's 42 years old. He's not exactly young anymore, and he knows that. He knows he's squandered a lot of opportunities. He knows he squandered opportunities when he was a lot younger. But tonight he says, but now he says in his comeback, he's going to take every opportunity he can get. And now Santos Escobar with a leg drop takes down Bourne. Cover on Bourne, and Evan manages to hold on. Santos Escobar unleashing his inner Hulk Hogan there. And look at, another incredible high flying move there by Bourne was avoided. Oh, big knee. And a big old knee strike, and Santos Escobar is now in trouble. And now Santos Escobar is starting to show signs of trouble. And now look at Angel Garza now getting on the apron. Angel Garza now from behind, paying dividends for Santos Escobar here. And now Evan Bourne sizing. Oh, Escobar up. Big knee strike. Oh, takes down Escobar. Bourne leaps to the top rope. Airborne! Win for Bourne! I was born to fly. I was born to sing. Here is your winner, Evan Bourne. And Evan Bourne with another successful win here on Raw. Man, oh man, Evan Bourne is such a joy to watch. He is such a joy to watch. Next week, it's Wrestle Dream and Crown Jewel. Yep. I am aware. Another impressive win for Evan Bourne here tonight. Yeah, if you saw my video, I talked about the Australia show. It just doesn't look all that great, and I'm greatly disappointed by it. I'm greatly disappointed by how boring it looks. Like, the matches themselves will obviously be great, but again, Triple H has just done an absolute poor job of making the show feel important. Mister, I'm not gonna make people watch four-hour pay-per-views. I'd rather do 5 matches and have no titles on the line. And I don't count that Crown Jewel garbage as an actual title. Mercedes has now hit 500 days. Yep, she has. She'll be breaking Jay Cargill's record probably next week. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, Taylor Jones. Taylor, coming up tonight, you're about to take on Nikki Bella. You're about to take on Nikki Bella. What are your thoughts? Honestly, I'm super excited. Nikki Bella has always been a dream opponent of mine. But that is what I would say if it was the old Nikki Bella I was wrestling. The fearless Nikki Bella. The Nikki Bella I idolized and watched on television. This Nikki Bella? I don't know who this Nikki Bella is. This Nikki Bella is just arrogant. just like her sister. Yeah, I guess it runs in the family, does it, Tay? When you got one annoying Bella, another one follows. But maybe, if I beat Nikki Bella tonight, maybe I could snap her into reality and bring back the Nikki Bella that I remember loving growing up. And as we all know, when it comes to me, it's time to put on a banger. Bailey wore her shirt. Max and Tozawa mentioned her to Becky, and Punk talked about her. Well, of course, Punk's gonna talk about her. When won't Punk ever talk about her? It's just a ring, yeah. You can look, but you can't touch. You keep dreaming on the stars above. Something in your eyes, they see right through you. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Scottsdale, Arizona, she is one half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions, and they would like to be announced as the greatest women's tag team of all time, the saviors of the Women's Tag Team division. Show your respect for the greatest Women's World Tag Team Champions of all time, WWE Hall of Famers, Nikki and Brie, the Bellas! Why does Mark Nash need to do that every time the Bellas come out here? Well, the Bellas obviously demand respect, Cole. Just listen to these disrespectful fans showing no respect at all to the Bella twins. The audacity of these people. And her opponent, being accompanied by Emma Bailey from Darwin, Australia, Taylor Jones. Well, we heard Taylor Jones moments ago say that Nikki Bella was one of her idols growing up. And she said she loved watching Nikki Bella, and she says this is a dream match. But she says that this is not the same Nikki Bella she remembered idolizing growing up. Well, here's the thing. It's actually quite surprising. And also, I guess I should also say, not all that surprising that there's a lot of girls backstage that say that Nikki Bella was one of their favorites. Because I gave her Sheamus's music. That's why. A book tour that takes 3 weeks. Yeah, I doubt a book tour takes 3 weeks. Apparently AJ Lee's on a book tour. Well, I know she sells a book, but I doubt a book tour would take 3 weeks to finish. No, you never know, Patrick. These things, you don't know about these things. They could take ages. I highly doubt a book tour would last 3 weeks. And Nikki Bella. What a vicious right hand, with a vicious elbow strike. Well, remember, Nikki Bella on commentary last week bragged, saying that her and Brie could beat Taylor and Emma. Well, look, Taylor Jones is in the ring with Nikki Bella right now, and she's going to prove it. Backlash in Tokyo, Nikki and Brie will defend their Women's World Tag Team titles against possibly their toughest challenge. Oh, wow! Well, they did it on the entrance. Nikki and Brie will have their toughest challenge to date. Since winning the tag team titles, they'll be defending them against Shida and Hikari Uzani of the Empress Empire, who defeated Taylor Jones and Emma Bailey last week to earn that title opportunity. Yeah, they beat Taylor and Emma last week to earn that opportunity. Nikki Bella in control of Taylor Jones. Come on, Taylor. Oh, fall in line. Respect me. And oh man. Well, sometimes there's an old saying. There's an old saying that goes, sometimes you never want to meet your heroes. Oh, and that could be the case for Taylor, and you could use that case for Taylor Jones here tonight. What about Mina Shirakawa calling out Emily Bell for Backlash Tokyo for the NXT Women's Championship? Well, that is going to be awesome. I really hope that match actually happens, because that would be an awesome match to have on the show. Oh, Taylor Jones. Taylor Jones was thinking the Bogan drop, but Nikki Bella was able to block the move. And now Taylor Jones, who's always well known for putting on incredible matches, has Nikki. Oh, Darwin Knight! And there's the Darwin Knight to Nikki. Cover on Nikki for a huge upset, and Nikki kicks at it too. Oh, that could have been a huge upset here on Monday Night Raw. That could have been a, how damaging would it be to the ego of Nikki Bella if she loses to Taylor Jones here tonight after bragging last week that she could beat her. Well, Taylor Jones has never been a slouch. A former women's tag team champion here on the main roster and in NXT with Emma Bailey. Cover on Jones, and Jones kicks out again. Taylor Jones, Taylor Jones, Taylor Jones, shut up! And Brie Bella on the outside, obviously not liking those chants. Come on, Taylor! Yeah. And the back and forth between Nikki Bella and Taylor Jones. And now the back and forth, and now Nikki Bella, oh look at this, has Jones on her shoulders. Oh! Rack Attack 2.0. Nikki Bella wins. You can look, but you can't touch. You keep dreaming on the stars above. Here is your winner, Nikki Bella. A valiant effort by Taylor Jones here tonight. Taylor put on a great effort here tonight, but in the end, Nikki Bella proving why she is a trailblazer. The Rack Attack 2.0. And then the cover and the win. You want me next week? You want me next week, huh? You're on. Well, Emma Bailey made a challenge to Brie Bella next week here on Monday Night Raw. Well, Nikki and Brie did brag, saying they could beat them, and so what a better way to prove it than it was a great match. It was a great effort by Taylor, but in the end, Nikki Bella emerges victorious, sending a message to the Empress Empire. Look at that. They beat them. Only one of them. Shida-sama. I was able to talk to Daniel, and he's made it official. I will get a match with Nia Jax for the Netflix title. Are you sure about that, Sakai? You really want to step in the ring with Nia Jax? Of course. You two are going to become the next Women's World Tag Team Champions. You two are going to beat Brie and Nikki And what better to make Asuka-sama proud than you two as tag champions and me as Netflix champion? Well, it would definitely make our Empress proud. Look, forget about Asuka. I am your new Empress. Asuka is old news now. She appointed me as the leader, so you two now worship the ace. Yes, you're right, we do. We do worship you. Shida, we need to talk. Uzani, Sakai, I need a moment. I'm listening. What on earth? The beautiful madness, Julia? Talking to Shida? Oh man, I don't like the look of that. Can you only imagine how much more dangerous the Empress Empire could be if Julia joins them? And here comes the best belt machine, Kenny Omega. The following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring, Kenny Omega. Well, Kenny Omega has talked about Backlash in Tokyo. He says that he's very excited to return back to Japan because he basically made his career in Japan. Absolutely, his matches with Kishike Okada and many other many other all-time greats in Japan. He really made a name for himself in Japan. So I'm pretty sure he would love to have the honor to return back to the Tokyo Dome and compete. And his opponent being accompanied by Christina, weighing in at 252 pounds, Cortez. I gotta be honest, I actually miss seeing Christina in the ring. Why? What do you mean why? She's super athletic. She's got one of the coolest finishing moves, in my opinion, next to the Soul Snatcher. It's just a shame we don't get to see her wrestle match anymore. Well, Cortez ready for action here against Christina. Wait, you mean he's wrestling his what? He's wrestling his girlfriend? Sorry. He's wrestling Kenny Omega, my apologies, and here we go. I mean, that would be hilarious if they did wrestle each other. Who would be the better wrestler? I mean, gifted speaking, I personally think Christina is really the better athlete. But regardless, Cortez is a two-time NXT champion, a former Intercontinental champion in his own right, and I personally feel that I really miss seeing Christina in the ring, in my personal opinion. Well, Kenny Omega. And now Kenny Omega coming off the top rope with a beautiful drop kick into the cover on Cortez for the win, and a kick out. And a kick out at 2. Cortez wants to make a name for himself, and what a way to do that if he can knock off Kenny Omega in his return to Monday Night Raw. It would be an epic statement. It would be an epic statement for sure to make your return to Monday Night Raw and get a win over Kenny Omega. Omega, 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 Omega. Shut up and cheer for my man. Well, definitely. Well, that side of Christina certainly hasn't changed. And Cortez shoving. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Went for a double axe handle. But Omega able to kick. But Omega was able to avoid the danger. And now an elbow drop right to the leg. And now an elbow drop to the leg. And now Cortez with a double axe handle. And another one. And here comes Cortez. And now Cortez starting to build momentum. And this is where Cortez can get really, really dangerous. This is where Cortez can get really, really dangerous here. And there it is. The Skeleton Crush. Into the cover. What does he call that move? The Skeleton Crush. That's an interesting name. I must say it's a unique name. And once again into a roll up, and Cortez able to kick out, and now Omega. You can see Omega now getting fired up. And now Omega. Oh, what a drop kick. I thought he was going to go for the V trigger then. And a crossbody. And now a crossbody by Omega. And now look at... Oh, you knew it was only a matter of time. And now Christina getting on the apron. Distracting the best belt machine. And now Cortez from behind. Cortez from behind looking to take advantage of his wife's distraction. And there's the skull kick into the cover on Omega for a huge win and a kick out. And a kick out. And now Omega now. Oh! Nice move to put away Cortez and a kick out. I think he can feel it. Oh yes, I think he can sense it. Here it comes. And now Omega. And, oh man! And now Omega gets the win! Big old dragon German suplex, and Omega gets the win. Here is your winner, Kenny Omega! Kenny Omega. And Kenny Omega with the victory here on Monday Night Raw. Oh my God! Shinsuke Nakamura just blinded Kenny Omega with some red mist, and now a King Chaucer to the best belt machine. Where the hell did Shinsuke come from? Shinsuke Nakamura assaulting Kenny Omega with the King Chaucer. Nakamura. You need Tokyo. Wait, wow, did Shinsuke just challenge Kenny Omega to a match at Backlash? Oh my God, that is going to be a classic. Please make that official. Well, we once knew her as Mariah May, and now she wants everyone to call her Blake Monroe. Glamour is forever. I tried to be who I always wanted to be. But clearly, it got me nowhere. Mariah May? Sure, she might have became women's champion. But when I look at Mariah May, I see a woman who couldn't get the job done against someone like Harmony Kelly, who fell down the radar after being pretzeled by Rhea Ripley. Mariah May, to me, is dead. I am Blake Monroe. I'm gonna buy the thing I sing, wrapped in a bowl that I bear this day. Dun dun. Oh, Zelmo, yeah, the house always wins. House of Judgment, be about to put the pain to the garden, to the orphan, to the dolphin, to the pain. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring, being accompanied by Dominic Mysterio, representing the House of Judgment. The Blackheart of the House of Judgment, Julia Hart. Well, she calls herself the Blackheart of the House of Judgment. And look at Dom. Get off. Sorry. Look at Dominic. Is Dominic trying to play with Julia's hair? And Julia even warned him, look, you can be at ringside with me, but as long as you don't try any lovey-dovey stuff. Oh, Julia Hart ready for singles action against the debuting, debuting. It's hard to really say what she's supposed to be. Glamour is forever. Glamour's forever like pearls on a chain. We'll be the vintage and of all champagne. Swap by the by the swing I sting. Wrapped in the bowl I'd rather stay. Glamour's forever like fix too slow. People get a copy but they never know. Wink, pose, spotlights in her. Write it down cause glamour is forever. And her opponent from London, England, the Glamour, Blake Monroe. Are we sure this is Mariah May? Well, she claims Mariah May is dead. It's the exact same she's the exact same person. I don't really see a difference. I don't either. Blake Monroe, Blake Monroe, Blake Monroe, Blake Monroe. And here we go. Oh, the WWE Universe seemed to like this Blake Monroe. Oh, Julia Hart with a right hand to start things off. Well, Julia Hart, she rarely ever gets any television time. She's always usually in the House of Judgment's little clubhouse, sitting around just doing nothing, while Dominic and Kevin and Scarlett seem to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Well, Aleister Black is a busy man. He's obviously trying to figure stuff out. You know, the House of Judgment are having some issues. You know, Dominic and Kevin are not really working as a tag team, even though they are former tag team champions. But yeah, they're not seen to be working out as a tag team. Dominic just wants to work singles. And now look at this. And now Blake Monroe getting out of this submission hold, as Julia Hart would really like to upset Oh, Blake Monroe here tonight and ruined the debut of this new character version of Mariah May. While she... And now look at this. And now look at Dominic Mysterio grabbing the leg of Blake Monroe. Look at this. Dominic grabbed the leg of Monroe as she was about to leap off. And now Julia taking advantage. Dom, you suck. Dom, you suck. Dom, you suck. Shut up. And Dominic Mysterio, obviously proud of what he did. He's trying to help out his new girlfriend, Julia Hart. Did you call her his girlfriend? Well, it's very clear he's got a thing for her. He's got a thing for Julia Hart. It's clear. Look, he's jealous. He is jealous of Kevin Dangerfield and Scarlett, so he's trying to one-up them by trying to be sweetie with Julia Hart. Julia Hart is a married woman, and so is he. Look at what he's done. Look at how he's treated his past girlfriends, from Rhea Ripley to Liv Morgan. Do I need to go on? Oh. Why in the world would Julia Hart want anything? And Julia Hart has been wanting nothing to do with any of this weirdness that Dominic has been having for her. And now Blake. Oh, this time successful. This time successful with the springboard. And now Monroe. Oh, with a TKO. And Monroe with a TKO. Top rope now for Monroe. What is she doing here? Top rope here. Julia Hart in trouble. Oh. Got caught. Oh, and gets slammed. Oh, Julia Hart was thinking something. And now Monroe picking up momentum. And now down goes Hart. And now Hart looking for her patented submission. Oh, wait a minute. She was thinking to fade to black. And Monroe rolls up Hart. Oh, and a kick out. And now, sling blade. And now a sling blade by Monroe. And Hart kicks out again. Julia Hart's showing off some of that resiliency. Showing off some resiliency here as she and Monroe are putting on a really enjoyable matchup here for the WWE Universe. Big old clothesline, and now looking for the fade the black submission, and Monroe escapes. Monroe now, and Monroe with the glamour DDT on Hart, and a successful debut for Blake Monroe. Glamour spirit like pearls on a chain, little vintage of the champagne. Here's your winner, the Glamour, Blake Monroe. I still don't know if I should say this is a debut or a return. I'm very confused myself, but regardless, Mariah May, Blake Monroe, whatever you want to call her, was successful in her Raw debut here tonight. Dominic Mysterio tried to flirt with Blake Monroe, and then Monroe drops Dominic with a DDT. I guess you could say the WWE Universe liked that. Monroe dropping Dominic with the Glamour DDT. Oos. How you doing? Nice to see you too, Jay. So, I've been hearing you've been going through it. Hey. Hey, bro, what's been going on, man? You've been ignoring me. Look, man, I just want to be champion again, Oos. We can. You know, me and Dan, you know, I could try and get a shot at the tag titles again, Oos. I don't want a shot at the tag titles, Oos. I want to be the guy again. When I was the World Heavyweight Champion, I was on top of the world, Oos. And I blew it. I blew my opportunity. I had my chance to win the title back, and I blew it again. Sometimes yeeting is not good enough. Look, Oos, I don't want you to become like him, okay? Oh, whoa. Become like me? Look, when I was, you know, Jay was more like me when he was World Heavyweight Champion. If you want to help your brother, maybe you should start staying out of his way. Yeah, Oos. Why don't you worry about your wife Naomi? Who's at home pregnant? Why aren't you at home comforting her? You wouldn't go that far, Oos. I wouldn't go that far. You don't want to go there, Jay. Well, I just did. Hey, you need to talk to him, man. Me? I like what he's doing. Well, there's clearly some friction going on with the Usos and Roman Reigns, or clearly Jey Uso has not been coping well since losing the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, here comes a man who looks to become a 3-time United States champion. This following contest is for the United States Championship. Introducing the challenger, LA Knight. Yeah. It was actually thanks to the assistance of Isabel last week that LA Knight was actually able to defeat Ethan Page and get a shot at the title tonight. Yeah, I cannot believe Isabel played a role in helping LA Knight last week, but LA told her that he doesn't need her help tonight. He said he appreciated the assistance, but he doesn't need it tonight. Well, I don't think LA Knight's the kind of guy that wouldn't need help, wouldn't want help from anybody. Ego. Gotta kill her with a smile. Ego. Gotta kill her with a smile. And his opponent, he is the United States champion. All ego, Ethan Page. The United States champion has been the champion since the Survivor Series, defeating Damian Priest for the championship, and Ethan has been a phenomenal champion ever since. He's taken on all comers from Damian Priest, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, you name it. He's taken on all different kinds of challenges, and he continues to prove every single week why he deserves to be the United States champion. Well, could tonight be the final night of Ethan's title reign as United States champion? LA Knight would love nothing more than to win the United States title again for the 3rd time in his career. And here we go. The bell sounds. And these two superstars collide. And Ethan Page now lifting Knight up. Oh, man. A throwing powerbomb. A throw powerbomb. And now look at this. Ethan Page looking to end this as quickly as possible. Looking to end this quickly as possible with a Boston Crab, and LA Knight gets free. LA Knight gets free and a double axe handle into the cover on Page. And a kick out. And a quick kick out at one there. Not even before one. That was a really quick kick out there by Ethan. Oh, and a knee right to the face there by Knight. You know, LA Knight would love nothing more than to win the United States title again and put Ethan Page in his place. Ethan has been insulting the great country of the United States ever since he won that United States title. Well, hey, you may not agree with. Oh man, that was vicious. You may not agree with his actions, but you gotta look at it from his perspective. He's Canadian, and of course, he's a great but he's still a great champion. He may be a great champion, but he definitely needs to show more respect to the great country of the United States. Well, Ethan and Ethan Page now on, and now Ethan Page. No idea who will beat Ethan. They'll probably try to pull out someone, you know, like a new signing. Oh, look at this! And a blunt force trauma by Knight to win the gold. Oh, and Ethan kicks out. They'll probably wait for someone from AEW to get released, and they'll be like, yes, we'll pick him. He will be the guy that beats Ethan. LA Knight with a drop kick. Well, LA Knight really thought he had him there with that blunt force trauma. But Ethan Page continuing to show why he's a very resilient champion. And that's the thing I'm trying to tell you, Cole. You may not like his actions. Oh! But he's proven time and time again he's a fighting champion. And now Ethan Page has Knight, lifts him up. He goes Edge! And that will do it. And LA Knight kicks out. It's not over yet. LA Knight kicks out, and now Ethan Page. Oh, look at this. Ethan Page now putting his feet on the ropes. And LA Knight. You know, if Isabel was out here, she would have seen that. Yeah, she's got eagle eyes. Yeah, she's got eagle eyes, apparently. And now LA Knight taking down Ethan. Oh, and Ethan, wise move there by Ethan Page. He knew LA Knight was going for that mega star elbow, so he rolled out to the outside. To keep the title, to keep himself safe from the upcoming attack. Oh, Russian leg sweep. A Russian leg sweep into the... Oh, and LA Knight goes head first into the post. LA Knight's head bouncing off the post. Referee now at a count of 7, sending Knight into the barricade, and now a count of 8. And Ethan Page, oh look at this! I do not agree with that. Ethan Page got back in the ring. The referee was at a count of 9. Yeah, the referee was at a count of 9. And look at this now. Oh, another BFT. And another BFT by the Megastar. Another BFT by the Megastar, and he now brings Ethan back into the ring. Oh, and there's the elbow drop. And there's the elbow drop. Cover on Page to retain the gold, and a kick out at 2 again from Ethan Page. Ethan Page continues to show why he is a dangerous force to be reckoned with, and a big kick right to the face by the United States champion. Oh, and now a neck breaker. Beautiful neck breaker. And a kick out again. You know, we talk about how LA Knight's going to be wondering how to put away Ethan Page. Ethan's going to be thinking, what the hell has he got to do to take out LA Knight? Well, I think we're about to see it. And now a big power slam. And a big flying power slam. Looking for the Ego's edge. Oh! And now that could be all. And now this could be all but over. What an incredible match this has been for the United States title. Yeah, what an incredible performance this match has been for the United States title. And there's a BFT. It's over now. The BFT cover to win the gold. And what? And hey, Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green. What the hell, Chelsea Green? No. What are you doing? Chelsea Green! What is Chelsea Green doing out here? Chelsea Green just pulled the referee out. No. And there's Isabel! And now Isabel! Where the hell? And now Isabel going after Chelsea Green! What the heck is going on? Chelsea Green just saved her fellow Canadian! And that's what's going on. LA Knight is just flat out confused. And now Isabel and Chelsea Green brawling on the outside. And now Ethan Page. And now Ethan Page. Oh, look at this. And now Ethan Page. Hands on the tights. And Page retains. Steals it again. Ego. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta kill her with a smile. Ethan Page steals it and is still the champion. Here is your winner and still the United States champion, Ethan Page. That's right. What the hell? And look, and Chelsea Green just saved Ethan's title. Why? Why did Chelsea Green save Ethan's title? And Isabel obviously not too happy with Chelsea Green, as Isabel was trying to help out her friend LA Knight. But Ethan Page steals the win and remains the United States champion. Just letting you know, Julia, you stay the hell out of my way. You got it? As long as you stay out of mine. Oh, coming up next is our main event. Nia Jax, the new Netflix champion, teams with the beautiful madness Julia as they take on Dakota Kai and the women's world champion Kairi Sane. But also after what just transpired moments ago, it's been made official for next week. Isabel will take on Chelsea Green in singles competition next week. Oh, that is definitely going to be interesting. And also next week, Emma Bailey will take on the other half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions. Taylor Jones took on Nikki Bella, and now Emma Bailey will meet Brie Bella one-on-one next week. And also next week, I'm looking forward to this. And also next week, Cody Rhodes will take on Big Bronson Reed next week. One of these guys will be looking to build momentum heading into their big match in Backlash in that tornado-style 6-man tag. Oh, that's going to be a huge, huge match. Dun, 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 dun. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! There's only one of me. Look it up, you'll see it, it's an anomaly. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall, making her way to the ring. She is the new Netflix champion from Sydney, Australia, New South Wales, Nia Jax. Here's a fun fact. This is the first singles title that Nia Jax has ever held in quite a long time. Well, Nia was briefly a Raw Women's Champion, but Nia Jax dethroned Saraya and now holds the Netflix Championship. You know, we asked the question, who in the world is going to beat Nia Jax for that championship? Well, it sounds like Dakota Kai is going to make her first attempt at Backlash, is where she's going to fight Nia for the gold. And here comes the beautiful madness. And her tag team partner from Tokyo, Japan, the beautiful madness, Julia. Julia making her way to the ring, the vicious and dangerous beautiful madness. Julia has shown a new sign of danger, a new sign of aggression. And we saw her talking to the Empress Empire. I wonder what that was all about. Honestly, I wouldn't want to know. But now hold that reach my heart. It doesn't car 'cause I played my part. And their opponents, the team of Dakota Kai and the Women's World Champion, the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane, the new Women's World Champion, dethroned Asuka at WrestleMania. The biggest moment of that young lady's career. This title on her shoulder proves that she has finally reached the mountaintop. You know, Kairi and Dakota are obviously longtime friends from their days in Damage Control. And let's not forget, Julia was also a friend of Kairi's for a bit as they were feuding with the Empress Empire. But Julia seems to believe that Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai abandoned her. They turned their backs on her when she needed them most. And that is the explain of Julia's new dangerous attitude. But Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai looking to stand their ground here tonight. Well, Nia Jax laughing off the challenge of Sakai Akai, but it will happen. Oh, at Backlash, Sakai Akai and Nia Jax for the Netflix title. Oh man, that was just not a smart strategy by Dakota Kai to charge towards Nia Jax like that. Yeah, you should never just charge towards Nia Jax like that. That was just flat out foolish. You know, Dakota Kai, she said that she would like an opportunity at the Netflix Championship. Yeah, well, yeah, good luck with that, Dakota. Do you really think Dakota Kai has what it takes to beat the irresistible force? So you never know. Well, you never know. Dakota might surprise everybody. And now Nia. And now Nia in the corner. Oh man. And look at this. And Nia Jax just showing complete disrespect to Dakota Kai. And now into the cover on Kai, and Kai kicks out. Huh? You want to mess with me, tough girl? And now Dakota. And Dakota showing. And Dakota. Look, I'll give her credit. She's not backing down from Nia Jax. She's definitely not backing down. But when you're in the ring with Nia Jax, oh, the Aussie Destroyer, bad things are gonna happen. Oh, and a big elbow drop. Nia Jax just showing off her amazing strength and amazing power. She has been undefeated since becoming this new version of the Irresistible Force. Tag made, and here comes Julia. Speaking of Julia, I saw this tweet from somebody, and here's the thing. I think people, when I hear people say that Julia doesn't look good in braids, they're the people that, in my opinion, they are people who never watched her matches in Japan, because someone showed a picture of when Julia used to have, you know, long hair in NXT, you know, normal hair, just normal long hair when it was whitish blonde. And then somebody basically said Julia needs to go back to this look. Braids don't suit her at all. That's what the person said. The person said that braids don't suit Julia at all. And I'm just like, you clearly have never seen any of Julia's time in Japan, because in Japan, she always wore braids. She always had braids in Japan. So, when I see people saying that braids don't suit Julia, are people that never saw her in Stardom. If you watch her in Stardom, you would know that she'd always have braids. Oh, Nia! That had to be the most vicious elbow drop I think I've ever seen Nia deliver. And now the Women's World Champion in trouble. Ah, and Kairi Sane now. And Kairi Sane. Braids. And Kairi now with a spear. Oh. Nia down goes Jax. And Jax now in trouble. Tag made. Here comes Dakota. Braids indicates she's a heel, and it's a tribute to a friend that passed away. Exactly. People don't know the context of everything. And now Nia Jax. Nia Jax is starting to falter a little bit here, and Dakota Kai. Well, Dakota Kai would love nothing more than knock off the Netflix champion to potentially get herself a future shot at the title. And look at this. And, oh, chiropractor! Oh my God, the champ's down! Chiropractor on Jax! Oh, man, Nia. Oh, that was close. Dakota Kai almost knocked off the Irresistible Force. My God, could you have imagined if Dakota Kai just pinned the shoulders of the Irresistible Force? Tag made, and here comes the Beautiful Madness. And now Julia coming into the ring. Oh, Dakota not backing down. Dakota Kai, you know, I've really been admiring Dakota's rise over this last season and a half. It's just been an amazing ride for Dakota Kai. Incredibly, this is her second week in a row main eventing a Monday Night Raw. If that doesn't scream impressive, then I don't know what does. Tag made, and now here comes Kairi. And now Kairi looking to put Julia in the anchor. And now Kairi now. Look at this. And a kick out. And now Nia Jax. What is Nia Jax doing? And Nia Jax now getting involved. And now Dakota Kai. Oh, Dakota Kai getting knocked off. Oh, man. Nia Jax just dropped Kairi. With the Aussie Annihilator. And now look at Julia. Now Julia taking advantage of the champion. Oh! Beautiful Madness. Cover. Julia has just pinned the Women's World Champion. Wow. Here are your winners. The Beautiful Madness Julia and Nia Jax. Julia just pinned the shoulders of the Women's World Champion. Julia just scored a statement win over the Women's World Champion here tonight. That was a statement win by Julia, pinning the shoulders of Kairi Sane, the new Women's World Champion. Well, it shows you this new attitude has definitely done wonders. Has definitely done wonders for Julia. And hey, wait a second! Oh, it's the Empress Empire again! What are they doing out here? Nia Jax has obviously left. She doesn't care what's going on. And now the Empress Empire attacking Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane. Lift them up. Wait a minute. And Julia with the knee strike to Kairi. What? Oh no. And now the Northern Lights bombed at Dakota Kai. Did you hear what Julia said? I did. Oh my God. Oh my God, Cole. Has the Beautiful Madness Julia just aligned herself with the Empress Empire? I'll tell you this, Graves, if she has, this group has just become even more dangerous.